Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel. Today's video, guys, I'm showing off my turkey decoys. Now, I don't have expensive turkey decoys. I have decoys you can go to Walmart and pay $10 a decoy on, and they're foam, and they're just super easy to pack up and all kinds of stuff. We're going to get into details and things like that and things that I like about them. So the two decoys that I'm going to show you that literally you can go to Walmart and pick up. I actually carry in this Realtree bag. I don't even know where I got it, but I use it as a decoy bag because I don't want to put them in my turkey vest. When I first started turkey hunting, I used to put them in the back of my turkey hunting vest, but then to get them out early in the morning, you got to make a bunch of noise by pulling them out of your turkey vest, and then you got to dig down to the bottom to find, you know, all the stakes and stuff, and it was just a pain. So I found this at a yard sale. It's probably handmade, whatever, don't even know, but it's old school vintage Realtree camo bag. I think it's neat. So these are foam decoys. I believe this, I've had them for like 4 years. All right, they last forever. They're super lightweight. When you buy them, they come zip tied like this with the stakes in the middle here, and I'll show you the stakes in a second. This is actually a Jake decoy. You guys see the beard? It's supposed to be a Jake. It could be a non-strutting Tom possibly, but the thing I like about these, like I said, they're lightweight. They're foam. You fold them out, okay, and then you just set them on the stake that comes with it. So as you guys can tell, it's got nice Tom head on it. I really like the detail. It's got a beady eye on it, okay, and it's just lightweight foam. It's inside, it's hollow, okay, and it's gonna take a second to get this to form out right, but either way, it's got a little beard on it here, and I really like these. Okay, I really like this one. I have this one right here. You can go to Walmart, and I think you're gonna spend 10 to 12. The most I've seen is probably $15 for one of these little foam turkey decoys right here. And then I have a hen. I don't remember where I got the hen from, but this is like a full-size hen. Fold her out. Okay, same exact thing as the Tom. Alright, or the Jake decoy. Fold it out, and here's the hen. I always like to have a hen and a Jake decoy with me. I tend not to use a Tom decoy, which I do have a Montana Tom decoy. And if you watched a video a couple weeks ago where I broke down my turkey vest and my turkey decoys, I think I showed it. It's really big. It's like flat, and it springs open, and then there's a picture of a strutting Tom on it. I'm actually giving that to a friend that is getting into turkey hunting. So that's going to go to them, but I'm not going to show it on this video. I don't like using Tom decoys on public land just for safety reasons and getting shot at. So I like using these little things right here. These are pretty nice, and actually show off the size difference. Here's the Jake. Okay. Pretty much the paint scheme for the feathers and everything are pretty much the same. Okay, pretty much the same. This one's got a little bit lighter gray than this one, but they're pretty much the same. The head here is more of a gray head like a hen would have, and that's more like a Tom. Pretty self-explanatory. Now the stakes. Okay, the stakes look like this. Okay, and they're not just like they're a tough plastic stake here. They slide in like this together. Okay, you pinch it, they go in together, and then you would slide it up on here, and on the top here is a hole. Okay, right here, there's a little ring right there, and you'd put it up on there. Right now, after you flatten out the turkey here. Let me do it real quick. These things are still stiff. You stick it out. This would go down in the ground, and the turkey would be able to move. Okay, he'd be able to spin around. Any wind is going to make these things spin to give it realism. I know guys that have tied strings to them to make them move when a turkey comes in, but I just set them out. They're about 15 yards from the blind. Set it out there, and then these disconnect like that. And as you guys can tell, one goes in the ground. It's got dirt all over it. And then they just go back in my bag, and I've got a stake for each one. So like I said, these are not the best turkey decoys in the world. They're not the most expensive, but they work. They work. And they've lasted me 4 years as much as I've used them, guys, and they're not showing anywhere. I used to have Cherokee inflatable decoys, and matter of fact, the very first YouTube video I ever made was me trying to make a 3D archery target out of a turkey decoy, which didn't actually work right because I didn't let the spray foam settle all the way before I shot it. Made arrows all sticky. But where do turkey decoys have their advantages? Turkey's coming in, all right. You might get away with just a little bit more movement than you would without decoys. It gives that turkey something to hone in on, to think that's the hen that's calling to him, and you know, it'll give him something to pinpoint, and it might save your hunt. Okay, I've heard a lot of people don't use turkey decoys, and that's fine, but I like using turkey decoys. I'd eventually like to get a deer decoy. I don't have any of them. I'm afraid to use a deer decoy, especially on public land, because I'm afraid I'll get shot at. People thinking there's a deer standing there, and boom, they shoot at me or whatever. But y'all, this is just a look at my really cheap, inexpensive $10 Walmart foam decoys that I've never had any issues with using, and my little carrying bag for them. So y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe. Jesus loves you. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.